All right, all right. Ụtụtụ ọma, ụtụtụ ọma, ndị ọma. Oh, sorry, no, sorry. Wait. Ụtụtụ ọma, ụmụnne m. I greet you all, lovers of freedom. Thank you for joining me this morning. My name is Raphael Chiamaka Ajere. They also know me as Pastor Vam Vam Vam. By the grace of Chukwuka Biama Primi Henile, I am acting in the office of the Minister of Information, Biafra Republic Government in Exile. I greet you all. It's not a sad day, but it's a day of a lot of surprises. A lot have been learned. A lot is being learned. And this morning is an open mic. Very, very open mic this morning. So please interrupt me. Feel free to interrupt me. Feel free to call me within the next 30 minutes. Just feel free to come into my studio. Ngozi Orabu Fulani was a surprise to so many people. So many people that never knew some things that was going on in the background or things that was, the PM was passing through. Ngozi Orabu Fulani was a surprise because what you believed was going on well, all of a sudden, it was a shock to some people, a surprise to some people. Finland, we believe, was a good outing. Then all of a sudden, even right there at the convention, people were surprised. How come this, dismantle the cabinet, do this? It was a surprise. As if that was not enough, we never knew that there was a shock coming for us in the person of Oge Nkere, who we now know as Isaiah Anyogo. A surprise hit us, then a shock followed. I don't know. Honestly, I don't know what to call this other one. I don't know. If Ngozi was a surprise, Oge Nkere was a shock to so many people. What are we going to call Sonia AKPARAWA? Is it, if you combine shock and surprise, what will you now call it? But there's one thing that is guaranteed. Anybody that want to short-live the joy and the celebration of children of God, their torments and their frustration will be multiplied by heaven. Some of us believe that, yes, this is the best of it all. In Finland, there were old men, old women. Some were well above 80. They flew all the way from the United States. Some came from United Kingdom. Some came from every part of the world. They believed we have gotten to the place where we have been looking for. The event center was uniquely selected. A typical center that will remind us of Biafra land. Because the name of the center was named after the man that actually wrote or composed our Biafra national anthem. A lot of memories were supposed, to be, realized. We have gotten a lot of memories. Somebody say it should be called devastation. That might be correct. So many of you that believed we have arrived and celebrated. Anyone responsible for killing your joy, that person will never have joy again forever and ever. But one thing you must know is that some of you may be accusing the wrong people for being responsible to killing your joy. Yes. You may be accusing the wrong people. Like me now, I am telling you, and I can swear with anything. Eh? If I was responsible for killing your joy, that is, you accusing me doesn't make me responsible. But if I was actually responsible, God of heaven should never forgive me. That's if I was responsible. Not that you were told that I was responsible. But whoever was indeed responsible for taking that delight and joy of Biafra out of your subconscious and out of your humanity, out of your mind, whoever it was, we are going to leave them at the mercy of the judgment of God. The wrath of God will welcome them. The wrath of God. Ngozi was a surprise. Oge Nkere, after Ngozi surprised so many people, we never knew that he was a packaged shock. You know, when people have shock results to stroke. And some people don't survive stroke. That is why Oge Nkere, his punishment is going to be very severe. Very, very severe. And now, how about the devastation, as Oume have described Sonny AKPARAWA? The judgment of Tukwu Abiyama on the man that will cause devastation to the people of God. I cannot explain it. You know why it is devastation? You can call it other things. I'm just picking this one because somebody suggested it. People that have survived the surprise, they ended up being shocked, and they were trying to survive the shock. You hit them with devastation. How do you think they will survive it? People who have already believed that COS is so unique because everywhere the PM goes is COS, COS, COS. That is why some people believe that there's no way this COS would ever be against the prime minister. There's no way anything this COS is telling us would ever be a lie. But I guarantee you, everything she has been doing is a lie, deceit, and self-centered, because we don't know where she arose from. How she negotiated her evil, we don't know. But you believed. We all believed. How can it not be that she will represent the PM? And because some of us, the surprise is still in them, they have not had the ability. You have not had the ability to be able to put things together and ask questions. Come on, this woman, if this thing is actually true that you are telling us, you have every opportunity to do everything for this PM to come out. You have every opportunity to do everything for this PM to come out, to actually do enough. But you didn't do it. All we hear you saying is that my own regime, my own time. Now the Kanu did his own. Wazirika did their own. Sabaraka did their own. This is my own time. Those are the kind of things we begin to hear. And all the lies and fabrications that we begin to hear. And even recently, you begin to hear Igwe Butuzo. I deal here with Igwe Butuzo. Igwe Butuzo is sacked and fired, suspended. Some of these things, you now begin to say, why is it that you have not been able to bring yourself together and say, no, wait. This woman, this thing, how can it be like this? How can it be like this? And then that surprise is still, people are still within that atmosphere of surprise. Even though recently you are seeing the approach she's giving to everything around her. Sack this, sack that. Somebody was telling me there is this Watchman TV. I was listening to him. He was saying that the shameless woman have even sacked some of the people she called her governors. She have removed them. She have unplugged them from her USB charger. And that Watchman TV is among the people that the shock of Oge Nkere have gripped. that his reasoning and the reasoning of so many people have been completely dead. That while Ngozi surprised them, Oge Nkere shocked them, and they didn't see it as a shock, they saw it as a welcome development. Their reasoning ability, their critical, analytical thinking switched off, not asking that question. How come all of a sudden documents are coming up from every corner? This registration document, how come it was changed? Some people are giving it different interpretation. The person that registered it, the person that registered it, he can be president. The person that and you are not asking your question. Okay, the person that registered it can be president. Ask yourself, if the person that registered it can be president, what happened to the man that actually he is calling his boss and is working for? How come his name is no longer there? Because Mazi Uche Mbajog made a voice note at a time and said, let nobody deceive you. This person, if anybody that registers something, is the president. And then he later withdrew his word, though. I give that to him. But now why I'm saying this is that some that still believe that nonsense, they're not asking themselves, how come that even the name of PM Simon Ekpa is no longer in the registration? Have this shock that happened to you, have this shock been able to explain to you this development, how it got to that stage? And as if that was not enough, Sunday AKPARAWA happened. Sunday AKPARAWA happened. Remember, I have an open mic. So by the time I'll be ending this program, nobody should call me, because I still have opportunity in the next 20 minutes to take any call. So when I have 5 minutes left, I will just end it because I need to get to where I'm going to. So why I am actually doing this program this morning is so that this last minute because when the PM shows up eventually, for some of you, it might be too late. None of you will be driven out of Biafra. None of you will be taken out of Biafra. You will not be denied Biafra. But some of you, there are some of the privileges you thought you would enjoy that you will never enjoy again. Never. But as far as Biafra land is concerned, why not? You can come in. But there's one thing I want you to know. If you have been, your conscience have been pricked, and you are supposed to make that change that you're supposed to do, and you don't do it, you deliberately refuse to take that step that will convince other people and bring them back on track, some of you might eventually not make it into Biafra land. Because when we say that it is not a joke, because there is judgment to everyone on our way to this promised land. Some people receive their judgment in the middle, some receive it at the end, definitely some people, it is guaranteed that you must get your judgment before we enter Biafra land. So if your judgment means that you will not be a part of that promised land, you can't escape it. I am happy that Ahira Declaration is here. So if you had a surprise and then you got a shock, what is happening? You now have what we call AKPARAWA happening, which somebody have described as a devastation. I don't know. Ahira Declaration might have a different angle to come into this program, and I want to hand him the mic. Ngachineke, if you are, go ahead.
Yes, Mazi. I know I'm still on my way, though my network might be shaking today. I must
but
continue
right now is okay. Go ahead. Oh. Come back. Go back again. Go back again. The line went off. Come from the top again.
Okay. According to what you
The network is not good. The network is not good. Anyway, if his network connect, we will hear him. I don't know why all these countries, when people are traveling, I don't know why network on the road, it doesn't work. You understand? It doesn't work. It's not. It's just not nice anyway. So please, eh? Ngozi was a surprise. Oge Nkere was a shock. What do you call AKPARAWA? Because you see them, all of them are still powering on in their different deviation, that their deviated mood. They are still increasing it. They are increasing the tempo. They are increasing the tempo. Eh? Ngozi does not want to. Now you ask yourself, what actually was that? These people, does it mean these people were never, from the beginning, they were never part of what our prime minister was set to do? Does it mean these people were never the same thing with us? Who were these people? Who were they? Kendi Habo. Eh? Because people like our CDS, Igwe Butuzo, is still intact, completely intact. You know, still completely connected with the prime minister. A telephone call might be better. All right. I'm happy that Ifeanyi is calling this time. Mas Ifeanyi.
Yeah, Pastor Mama.
Ndewo. Please talk to us.
Yeah, good morning.
Talk to us about the shock of Ngozi. No, about the surprise of Ngozi. The shock that Oge Nkere brought. And then I don't know how to describe Sonny Akparawa. I don't know what you have to say about that. Please go ahead, Chineke.
My brother, one thing that you need to know is that Ngozi Oraveze, and Oge Nkere are the same thing. They are the same thing.
Okay.
That is one thing that you need to know. Both of them are the same thing. But what our people fail to understand is this. Like what I said to people is on his face. Oge Nkere and Ngozi Oraveze doesn't have any problem. They don't have problem. The only problem they have, why both of them have problem is this, because both of them plan this coup. Both of them plan the selling of our prime minister. You understand? The only problem that we are having is that who is going to be the arrowhead?
Ooh.
The only that our people will be contributing when our prime minister is being taken. Who will be taking the money? Which account the money should be going?
Ooh.
Because both of them plan to sell our prime minister. But the problem is that none of them trust each other.
Wow.
Because Ngozi Oraveze know that they came to the same mission that she came. Both of them come for the same mission. But the problem they are facing is who is going to be the arrowhead.
Okay.
The person that will be coming on social media to our people, and the person the money will be going to his or her account.
Who will? Their problem is who will take the lion's share. Like China Sanworu them side. No, China Sanworu said that they have taken the lion's share. So the same thing.
So that is the problem they are facing. So my people, if you think that there is any difference between Ngozi Oraveze and Oge Nkere, there is no difference between both two people. They are the same thing. Because two of them come for the same mission. And that mission they came is to sell our prime minister and destroy everything and stop the Biafra movement. Then maybe one position will be given to them, either by the federal, and because Ngozi will be given something in federal, and Oge Nkere will be given something in the states. Because Ngozi said that she is running federal, and Oge Nkere is running state.
State, yes.
You understand? Then Sonny Akparawa.
Hey.
If you look at Sonny Akparawa, look at Sonny Akparawa's face, you will see wickedness in him. Just men looking at his face, you will see wickedness. That is, there is something that they call chronic something chronic.
Hey.
That is, the wickedness in Sonny Akparawa is so chronic that it has unforgivable spirit in him.
Hey.
Sonny Akparawa does not forgive in his life.
Hey.
That is one thing that people fail to understand. And I want to make this thing clear here, because so many people are going to this place. Yesterday, when we were in this place, so many people ask this question, and I have heard somebody came to ask this question. Please, my people, there was never a time that the CRC asked Oge Nkere to come and do an account for Biafra people.
Never.
So I want to put this in our stress. Do you understand?
Yes.
I want to put this in stress. There was never a time Oge Nkere was asked to come and do an account, because that is the propaganda that Sonny Akparawa is there dishing out to our people, that Oge Nkere was asked to come and do accounts and tell the people where he's buying this one.
Is that what he's telling them?
Yes, that is what he's telling our people. That is what he's telling our people. That's what our prime minister did not ask anybody to come and do. That is what the CRC asked Oge Nkere to come and do. And come and tell them where they are buying this one, where they are buying the other one, where they are buying this one. That is the lie that is feeding our people with.
Hey, Sonny is wicked, though. Sonny is very, very wicked, though. Hey.
Our people, there was never a time that Oge Nkere was asked to come and do account where he's buying something or even tell us how much that was in that account. The only thing that was asked Oge Nkere to do is this, because the load was much on him. You are the APM, you are the defense minister, you are the one going to the White House, you are the one in charge of money. Okay, the load is too much on you.
If I
You are complaining that
1 minute, don't lose your line of thought. This our brother. Let us give him microphone because he doesn't have network always. Now that he has a little network, let him talk for 2 minutes. Because just stay on the line because you're on the phone. Your own will not cut. Okay, I hear a declaration. Please quickly before you lose your network. Ayara, please go ahead before you lose your network. Ayara declaration, are you there?
Okay, Mazi, are you hearing me? But I can't hear you.
Yes, I'm hearing you.
I don't know whether you are hearing me.
I'm hearing you. Go.
Yeah, if your microphone is muted, I'm not hearing you.
Is your microphone? Your microphone is too low. Too low.
Let me go out and come back again.
Hey, if I go ahead.
So, my people, there was never a time Oge Nkere was asked to come and do account until this thing that Sonny AKPARAWA is dishing out there. There was never a time such a thing happened. Because if Sonny AKPARAWA says that such a thing has happened, then Sonny AKPARAWA come out and swear to his children, me, I am not in the cabinet. As a mama, I am not in the cabinet. But I will use the life of my children and my own life to swear that Oge Nkere was not asked to come and do an account.
I swear with my own destiny. It never happened. Oge Nkere, nobody else asked him to come and give us account of anything he's buying or what he's doing. No. Or how he's sending the money, who he gave money. We never called him for that. Never. Never. Never.
Understand? Because that is the lie that is dishing out there.
Hey!
You understand? The only thing that was asked Oge Nkere to come and do is that now we want to separate the finance from the executive. You are the acting prime minister. That is the only thing that was asked Oge Nkere to come and do.
Simple.
Okay, since you said that the load is too much on you, let us separate the finance from the executive.
I think maybe I need to relinquish my position and give it to you in the cabinet. You are not in the cabinet, but you know exactly what is going on in the cabinet. Exactly. 100%.
You understand? I want our people to know one thing. Any money that is fighting this freedom, if you know that you are in the front line, you need to be spiritually strong. If you are not spiritually strong, they will knock you out. And if you know that you are coming around, because I know there are times when I'm speaking on the earth, they will be attacking me, because I'm saying the truth. I don't see any money. Understand? Mazin Namdi Kanu say, I am more of as a dead man. That the only thing that will bring me back to life is Biafra. And the only thing that will bring each and every one of us back to life is Biafra. Nothing else will bring what will bring you right to life is Biafra. Nothing else will bring you back to life. Because we are more or less as a dead people. That's the only thing that asked Oge Nkere to come and do. Okay, even Oge Nkere was asked, okay, bring 2 people or 3 people that they are secretly, the people that you trust, let their signature be to that account that is going to be open. Do not open any account.
Yes.
Let those people open it. Let their signature be in that account.
He refused. That is exactly what happened.
That is the only thing that was asked Oge Nkere to come and do. If Sonny AKPARAWA is there lying to our people, this is not propaganda. They should mind themselves. So many people, millions of people have died for the sake of this struggle. So many people have died for the sake of this struggle. The question that our people should be going to that space to be asking Sonny AKPARAWA, why did Oge Nkere remove our prime minister? Because he's there. lying that the name of our prime minister is still in the registration of Britain. The list is in the public. The name of our prime minister is not there. Even the first amendment, the name is not there. The second amendment, the name is not there. And you are there lying to our people that the name of our prime minister is in the registration. Well, his name is not there.
Is he still saying that up till now?
He's still saying that the name of our prime minister is in the registration. That every other people has been removed. My people, the original documents of Britain, that original document says that before any amendment will be made in that document, that all the directors will sit and discuss about it.
Exactly.
Number one, Oge Nkere is not a director. Oge Nkere is not a director. Oge Nkere is only
resident agent.
Yes. Oge Nkere is only resident agent.
Yes.
And I want you to know what Bamba. If that's why I told you that Oge Nkere and Manambaba, they are the same thing. If Oge Nkere and Manambaba are not the same thing, the first person that released that Oge Nkere have made changes in the registration of Britain was Ngozi. Ngozi was one who released that document. When we come back from Finland, Ngozi released it. But our eyes was not there. Our mind was not there. When we were carried away with the slanning that Ngozi was doing on media. That's the only thing that made our mind not be there. Ngozi gave it to Remigius. But Remigius wanted to use and do program. But later on, he got it. I was able to know. Can anybody come and tell me that our prime minister will open his mouth? Now you are telling me that our prime minister tell Oge Nkere, or you are going to the registration of Britain, remove every other name, including me, the prime minister, remove my name from the registration. Let only your name be there. And even in that registration, there is nothing like president. Registration of Britain, there is nothing like president. The only thing we have there are directors.
Yes.
My people, you people should take things back because history is repeating itself. Immediately, our leader Martin Namikano was kidnapped from Kenya. GOS member went and removed the name of Martin Namikano from the registration of IPO.
Exactly the same thing. Exactly the same thing.
Exactly the same thing what these people are doing. Nigerian government is using these people to play the same card, the same template that the GOS member was doing.
The same
That's
thing.
exactly what AKPARAWA and Oge Nkere is doing.
The same thing. The same thing. No difference.
My brother,
Ndewo.
I have to drop here.
Ndewo.
May God bless you.
Thank you. Thank you. Wow. That I love this call. Fine. Thank you very much. Thank you. At least you have been able to make up for some of the calls that we are supposed to take from you. I have the voice note of our CDS. I will play it this morning before we go. So we have someone else in the studio, Chimeze Oba. Chimeze Oba, please grab the mic.
Ụtụtụ ọma nwanne m nwoke.
Ụtụtụ ọma biko ma ọsịsọ enwere 2 minutes. Someone find note chọrọ play. Can you please go ahead?
Sorry?
Go. You have only 2 minutes to give us your submission. I have a voice note of 5 minutes I want to play. Please go ahead very quickly.
Okay. First of all, Nick, my brother, Vam for your good work and your resilience. Here did that place. You know, our people just need to wake up and follow and make contribution for us to liberate our land. That's all. Ngozi na Oge Nkere, we all, I'm an handa inferior. I'm on anda abusabo. I'm a snanda eye of Nigeria. Nime government of Biafra. So the thing there was na Chukwu Emego jiri aka were hochasia the shaft from the weight because all here ka Mazi Simon Ekpa na-ekwu always that the time I elugo mgbe ejiji emegine select ndị ezigbo na ndị abụghị ndị ezigbo, you know, so and all the go obvious, all the go clear to us, and I thank God that no one kwudoro na grand ka unu fosi na yes na Mazi Simon Ekpa jecha pụta, he will still meet, you know, ihe ọ hapụrụ tu osi wee hapụ ya. Abụghị Oge Nkere na Ngozi bịa destroy everything Mazi Nnamdi Kanu na Simon Ekpa built for years. So my brother, thank you so much. Animasi Chukwu giwe gwawagi. Chekwa kwanu adaka amma Remigius na Biafra Unite because all ndị kwudo n'eziokwu. All ndị say that na the fatherland will not fall in the hand of the strangers. Because ihe ha no begi onye mmadụ onye mbịambịa bịa begi Chukwu begi ọ dịghị eme. So and I thank you people for you people to stand on behalf of Nnamdi Kanu on behalf of Mazi Simon Ekpa. Yes, and now will never go. and you people will not stand by and watch
Ndewo.
your two
Thank you.
brothers
You have made your
lose
point.
it.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Ndewo. Ndewo. Oh, you
But
have
my
made your
brother
point. Thank you
Ike,
very much. Ndewo. Thank you so much. All right, that's a good one. I hear that declaration. I don't know whether your voice will allow you now to talk. It's always a challenge. It's always a challenge. Yeah, we have a voice note to play. Let me see if I'll play it. We have a voice note from our CDS. Let's see if we can play that.
Please. Ụmụnne m diaspora ekelekwa m na asị m ụtụtụ taa mara nnọọ mma. Ụbọchị taa awụọla Tọzdee, July 17. Amawo m ọwụ the triple general Igwe Bute Ụzọ na-ekwu okwu a taa na-agwa ụmụ Biafrans na voice ya m nọ na-anụ ebe a bụ voice old voice m gbere USB gọọmenti iri mgbe Ngozi Arabeze na-asị na mụnwa ga-anya ha voice before ala emere m fundraising. Echekatara m na onwe m na agbabere m ọsọ na dị strọgụl a ebitere ibe m ala Biafra eribe m peri emebe na ebe m suru emegide ala Biafra nwaanyị a na-asị m mee this kind of voice were mee this voice mgbe ahụ were gbere ha file nọ mmadụ ka mara pasọ. So ya ka m nọ na this voice repeat again ka m na-agwa ụmụ Biafrans onye ọbụla na-enweta this message old voice m dị ahụ is not a new voice. All old voice m mere to Ngozi Arabeze and co. So because this is my voice ụgbọanụ na n'olu ya na anybody ọbụla na-use this old voice were na-eme ka Biafrans mara na mena ha na-arụ ọ na ana ma onda ngịnịwa otu ụzọ amaghị ihe mmanwụ to fight and get Biafra, to fight and restore Biafra. Mmena ụmụbe ma ya were gwere ndụ anyị were eti ige were ihe ọbụla anyị nwere were eti ige na-alụkwa nne ya nke kwere ha anyị. So biko from home and abroad dịka ị na-enweta voice ya don't believe it. It's old voice. It's not a new voice. All old voice is not a new voice. By then, on our social media, nke onye ọbụla hụrụ kwuo pụta ka na-ara kasị eze jantụ kwuo pụta kwuo nke ya unu enwe ike eche echiche ele ka ga-esi eweta new dimension a ga-eji alọta for Biafra. Unu enwe ike eche echiche how do we get material for this boys. Unu enwe ike echiche how do we bring missiles and bomb explosions, how to bomb and discourage these people. Ihe nọ nga alụ ọgụ akọga bullshit onye biri ego buru rie akọ nke ya bullshit. Solomon kwa PM bile nke ya ojide rie ofe na-enwe m idea ma nga ma Solomon onye ọbụla kwụrụkwa nkata ya ahụ because ejikwa m details of everybody. Ma Ngozi Arabeze m okwu mgbe ịbịa ejikwa m details of everybody, ejikwa m details of onye ọbụla n'aka ahụ ịtụkwa ka mmadụ gịdịra m ji nwa ya darụ na m ya sị gị darụ na m ya ọnụ dimension m etikwala isi o ife ịchọkwa ka mmadụ gịdịra m ihu na ebupụtakwala onwe ni o don't implicate yourself ịhụ na and ekwekwala ka m pụtara gị ekwekwala ka m tụọ okwu ka ebente ọ dị ka agama blọkụ gị final ọ dị ka agama blọkụ gị final ọ dịsịrọ bụ iche na ngekwu ọ dị ka agama blọkụ gị final elidobe olu m nne gị kwudebebe eme gị ihe mere ọ dasị na ịhụ nwa anwa mepe ọnụ pụta soshal midia nke m ụkwa ya ma gị o ma Solomon o ma Ngozi Okero ma Success owo ma nke ha nọ ha kpọrọ nwa na kabinet Simon Ekpan ama akparịta nnụrile to the extent of you people amakpọ nnụrile out because ụnụ amụnye m na-agabiga ya ụnụ amụnye m na-efesi ya ị na ọbe gị ehi ụra na aṅụrụmacha ị na kọfị arụrụma nwunye gị na you have free movement dị ebe ọbụla chọrọ ije ememe ihe ọbụla chọrọ imere nye emereme na ndị nsọtọ na ebe na-asọtọgharị ọrụ onye ọbụla na-akọwa ka o si sụrụ ya I just waiting for everybody. I don't want to talk. I just am not going I don't want to call. Even make a call. I don't want to make call. I don't want to make I am to complain how I'm facing my problems now. I'm to complain. I don't want to share with anybody again. The camera by the say boom and the about they say I thought that is one the boy of blanket. Maybe after that everybody is looking on to me and getting minute. Tell Rebu warm or go wom or carry them case at PM. Maryland and the calorie PM. bịara ọmụnwa next person nnụrụ ezi ya na ka obi makpọ gbọọ ya kwụ ihe biri m ihe ọrụ ihe biri jantọ weta ihe biri ame na grand mention it ka mara m ihe mere ihe butere m ihe ọrụ asị biri asị nna ka ha ga-eji owo nna ka ha si ji ọ na-agba propaganda ọ naanị ha ma social media ọ naanị ha ma ekwu okwu even mpụta nke m opun sef ya eluigwe na aga asakọ ihe eluigwe na aga asakọ nwa nwa pụta nke mmepe ọnụ kwuo inomio ịmakwa m I don't cap careless ana m ekwere ekwe ana m emere emeri and the number onye ọbụla nobody can never use me so ihe nna gwa gị na nothing but do onye sara gị ihe a na who's choose ele tus ebutere m ihe ọwa ele tus ebubatara jantụ ka ọ bụ fotofọ ka ọ liquid metal ka ọ bita kola ha ka ọ mụnwana ka ọ wachi agha ha who gba ma ebe ebutere material ọwụ who say so I want to know the person ebuka isi na ọwụ Ngozi Arabeze sendere ele tus who's tus Ngozi Arabeze sendere.
All right. Thank you, Igbo Muru Nzemozo. Ahira declaration. Amama, your mic on the on. I have only 2 minutes for you if you are available. No, Ahira is not available. Is not available. There's a brother that called me. I don't know if you can use a minute because this call came from Germany. Yeah, let me see. If I call you back, you just have a minute.
Can I speak now?
Ayara, your voice is too low. Ayara, are you there?
Can I speak?
Okay, go ahead and
I'm
speak.
here.
I don't know what network is always for you. Go ahead, please.
Thank you, Mazi. You are talking about the shock. All the shock they have been giving us, if not that God have prepared us for this very journey. My brother, to tell you the truth, what I'm seeing in this struggle for liberation is not what I'm expecting. Our people they are not reasoning anymore. They are not reasoning. No one is reasonable. Our people, something will be happening on their nose. They cannot be able to identify the good and the bad. Mazen and the Kano, there is a time you say, where is the people I'm taking to war? Where is the people I can boast to take to war? All these women, even women is even better. So our people, the way they are doing on this very, anyone that would enter anywhere there is money, you would come out will become a problem. You will become a problem. You will become a problem. Nobody want to leave anything concerned finance again. Anybody that holds the finance will become the governor. It will become the president of Biafra. It will become everything. I pray that God will give us the grace to continue this journey. The only thing that gives me the strong heart to continue in this journey is because I know heaven is already confirmed that Biafra must come. It's not because of our knowledge. It's not because of our how we are strong or how we are good. It's because God, heaven, have already made it to be so. And they look at what happened to the children of Israel. Millions that left Egypt. In all the adults, millions that left Egypt. How many entered the Canaan, the land of Canaan? There are few. I don't know whether the adults left Egypt. And that exactly thing will happen to the way I'm seeing ourselves fighting this very strong liberation. My brother, I don't know whether many of us we reach that Biafra because the way we reason, the way we think, the way we carry things. I don't know. I know that April will come.
Sono ritardo al lavoro, devo andare al lavoro. Grazie, fratello. Thank you very much.
Ciao.
Okay. Thank you very much. Thank you. Yeah. The network did not allow you. I know you have a lot to say, but I have to go now. So, brethren, I'll see you in the next program. I am even running late. I didn't intend to stay this late. It's because actually I had a declaration. The network did not allow him. So let's hope we meet again